Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again. Welcome back to the next episode of the Sandcats franchise here in year number 10. Today we're going to see another contest here against the division rival Sirloins. It's the second of a two-game series against them at home. Our previous game saw Ace Swindle Powell get roughed up against them and take a hard L 9-2 as we were blown out of the water against their ace Phineas Frank. In today's matchup, we look to stop our two-game losing streak here behind rookie left-hander Kenneth Mccann. Rookie is 1-0 on the year with a 3.52 ERA and a 1.43 WHIP as he got the W in his Super Mega League debut back in game number 2 against the Herbisaurs. On the opposing side is 10th-year veteran left-hander Yolanda Cooper. No record on the year, but her ERA is at a 1.69 and a 1.50 WHIP, so she had a very good start her first time out. Let's see if she can back it up here the second time around. Here's our lineup for today's game. Second-year third baseman Noah Nash leads off, followed by second-year right fielder Aubrey Lin. Following them is DH Hezekiah Cross, the sixth-year player. Batting fourth is third-year man, shortstop Hank Ingrown, still tense on the year, seems to not be able to shake that designation. Batting fifth is veteran first baseman, 10th-year veteran Hercules Bentley. Batting sixth is 10th-year veteran Cash Basquet in left field. Batting seventh is fifth-year veteran Cash Moran at second base. Batting eighth is rookie center fielder Brash Drummond, who is now also tense. And batting ninth and making his Super Mega League debut is rookie catcher Whiscom Contreras, who is in the lineup today for Acosta, who has finally started to tire after catching the first 5 games in a row. We're going to jump into the action here at home against the Sirloins, looking to avenge our loss last time out. We're looking to stop a 2-game losing streak here, having been manhandled the last 2 episodes. I believe it was 15-1 and then 9-2, if I'm not mistaken, against the Moonstars and Sirloins, both division rivals. Not very promising for the games ahead. Gonna need to jump out early and get more than 1 run. If we only get 1 run or less early on, it's not going to be a good day. Here's to take a look at the Sirloins lineup here as we're getting ready to start the game. We got Mustachio, Wynn, and Wallace due up first against the rookie McCann. Here's a look at the lineup as third baseman Mario Mustachio leads off with a 250 average and I believe 1 RBI on the year. Following him is right fielder Everly Wynn, who's locked in. Batting third is second baseman Gray Wallace, who's also locked in. Batting fourth is DH Brent Rowland, still tens. Batting fifth is shortstop Buttons Bunterson, who is locked in. Batting sixth is catcher Jamison Morrison, who had a great revenge game against us last time out with 2 homers. Let's see if he does it again here. He is also locked in. Batting seventh is center fielder Dennis McSticks. He's in center. Batting eighth is left fielder Daniela Glover, who is tense. And batting ninth and getting the start today is first baseman Jules Fitzgerald. He is in the lineup today instead of Maxwell Atkins, who is on the bench. Samir May also on the bench today as he's not DHing. Alright, and then Cooper's getting ready to pitch. Here's a look at McCann's first start on the year. Rookie got the win, giving up 3 runs for a 3.52 ERA with a 1.43 WHIP. He pitched 7 2/3 innings, giving up 10 total hits with a walk. 2 of those hits were home runs, striking out 2 batters, and his batting average against is 323. Not great for the batting average against numbers, or the number of home runs, or the number of hits, really. But he had a fantastic outing for the most part, giving up only the 3 runs. It's still a quality start. See if he can have a little bit better outing this time out. Lefty to start the game here against Mustachio. Pitch the fastball down, below the knees, ball 1. We are underway. Change up away. Floats in there for a strike, 1-1 the count. Slider away, called a strike again. It's now quickly 1-2 as McCann jumps out in front of Mustachio. Fastball up and in. Mustachio sits on it, hits it deep to left center field, and that is a goner, folks. First of the year for Mustachio, and that's an early 1-0 lead for the Sirloins here as the first batter goes yard. Next up is right fielder Everly Wynn. She's locked in, hitting .318 with 3 homers and 8 RBIs on the year. First pitch curveball down and is a called strike. 0-1 as McCann forges ahead. Fastball up and away, line softly to right center field, giving chase is Lin. She'll run it down in the gap, 1 down. Next up is second baseman Gray Wallace, coming in locked in here, hitting only .211 on the year, but he did have a home run last time out. He has 2 on the year now with 3 RBIs. First pitch curveball down and away from McCann is a called strike at the knees, 0-1. Change it down and away. Hard grounder at the middle. Past the diving Moran's glove into right center field. It's a base hit for Wallace. Drummond gets it in and will hold him to just a single here. He'll be on at first now with one down for Roland. DH comes into this game tense, hitting only a $150. He did homer last game, though, and has 2 RBIs now. First pitch fastball up and in is called strike for McCann, 0-1. Slider down and in is called strike at the knees, 0-2 the count now as Roland is taking all the way here. Change up away, floats outside, 1-2 the count now as McCann still ahead in the count. Curveball up, chased by Roland as he pops it up down the third base line foul. Nash over near the seats. Makes the catch for the second out as that will hold the runner to first, and that will bring up shortstop Buttons Munterson. He is locked in with a .458 average and 1 RBI on the year. First pitch slider down and in is a called strike from McCann, 0-1. Fastball down in the way, fouled off, 0-2 the count now as Bunterson's behind. Curveball up and in, called strike 3 on the inner third as it floats over the plate and Bunterson's down looking to end the inning. McCann gives up a leadoff home run ball to the Sirloin's third baseman Mario Mustachio, but he gets out of the jam without further damage. Here's the third baseman Nash hitting
30. Strike!
Hit substitute, what the hell? High at the letters for a strike, 0-2 the count now. Here's a look at Cooper's numbers finally as the controller listens. No record for Cooper on the year with a 1.69 ERA. She gave up 1 earned run in her first start, 150 whip. She threw 5 1/3 innings, 6 hits given up with 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, and a .273 batting average against. Not a deep start, but it was a very good start. So she managed to avoid a loss. Let's see if she does here. She's 0-2 ahead in the count to Nash. Fastball at the knees. Nash jumps on it, hits it deep to left center field. She got too greedy with the fastball, and that is gone. Both leadoff men have home runs here in the first inning as Nash follows up Mustachio's display, and coincidentally, they're both third basemen. Second of the year for Nash, and that ties it up at 1. Bring up Lin. Right fielder's hitting .333 on the year with a homer and 6 RBIs as she has her power versus left-hander trait activated here against Cooper. Cutter at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Fastball in there, off of Cooper's glove as she ricochets it to second. Wallace charges and flips, not in time. Infield single for Lin. Good hustle up the line. That'll bring in the DH Cross, hitting .300 on the year with 2 homers and 2 RBIs. Fastball low and in, misses low, 1-0. Fastball outside, skied by Cross to left field. Easy catch for Glover though, 1 down. Lin still at first with 1 down now, and here is Hank Ingrown, the shortstop that comes into this at bat 10, hitting only a .182 on the year, 1 homer and 4 RBIs on the season. Fastball up and in is called strike from Cooper. She gets ahead, 0-1. Change up away, pulled by Ingrown to right field shallow, sliding his win. She cannot make the catch, and that's a base hit. Their third hit of the inning here for the Sandcats as we have 2 on with 1 down now for Bentley. Veteran first baseman comes in hitting .313 on the season with an RBI. Fastball below the knees taken, ball 1. Changeup is inside, just missing the zone, 2-0 the count to Bentley. Fastball is in there at the letters, 2-1. Changeup away, grounded in the hole to second. Wallace cuts it off, flips to second 1. Bunterson to first, double play, and that ends the inning. Good double play by the Sirloins, gets them out of the inning, but the Sandcats match their leadoff home run with a leadoff home run of their own from Nash. 1-1 the score. Top 2, Morrison, McSticks, and Glover due up. Here's Morrison. The catcher's hitting .313 on the year with 2 homers last game and 4 RBIs on the season now, as he got all 4 of them last game as well. First pitch to him is a curveball down and in. It's just low. Ball 1 as McCann misses the zone with that offering. Fastball off the glove below the knees from Contreras. 2-0 the count now. Changeup up. Morrison jumps on it, but he's away early on it. 2-1 the count. Slider up. Check swing at the letters. 2-2 the count now as Morrison falls behind here. McCann evens the count up. Now delivers. Fastball at the knees. Dribbled up the middle. Moran backhands it to his right. Makes the play at first. 1 down. Next up is McSticks. Center fielder is hitting .071 on the year with no homers or RBIs. Managed to get one hit last game, which was his first of the season. Fortunately, it wasn't much to speak of. First pitch changeup up and in from McCann is a called strike, 0-1. Curveball down on the way, check swing at the knees, 0-2 the count now as McSticks is behind the 8-ball here. Fastball inside, ripped in the hole to short, leaping is Ingrown. He can't make the catch though, and that's going to be a base hit for McSticks. He's on at first now with one down for Glover, who comes into this game tense. Left fielder's only hitting .273 with 1 homer and 3 RBIs on the season. First pitch fastball up and away. Sky ball by Glover to right center field. Shallow and on it Lin. She's calling for it. Makes the catch. 2 down. Brings up the 9-hitter. First baseman Jules Fitzgerald, the utility outfielder, is playing today. Had the game off last game because he was tense. He's hitting .222 on the year with no homers or RBIs on the season. First pitch changeup down and in is called a strike to Fitzgerald. 0-1 the count. Curveball up and away, just high, 1-1 as that floats in there from McCann. Fastball up and in, called strike, 1-2 the count now. Slider down and away, check swing outside, 2-2 the count now to Fitzgerald as he holds back. Curveball down and in, grounded the second hard, right at Moran though. He'll make the play at first and that ends the inning. Sirloins get another hit, but don't do anything with it. Bottom 2, Basquet, Moran, and Drummond do up here against Cooper. Here's Cash Basquet hitting .294, no homers and 2 RBIs on the year. Both her traits active here against the left-hander Cooper. She takes one outside, ball 1. That is power and contact versus lefties. Cutter at the letters for a strike from Cooper, 1-1 the count to Basquet. Cutter high outside corner, caught it. 1-2 the count now. Slider inside, swung late by Basquet. She's down swinging, 1 down in the inning. That'll bring up second baseman Cashton Moran, hitting .222, 1 RBI on the season so far. Not great numbers here on the season. Cutter below the knees taken, ball 1. Slider fouled off as Moran's late on it, 1-1. Changeup up, hit to the right side, past the diving Wallace's glove into right field. It's a base hit for Moran. He's 1 for 1 today. That'll put him on at first with 1 down, and that'll bring up rookie center fielder Brash Drummond, hitting .350 on the season with 2 RBIs. He is tense coming into this game, unfortunately, though. Fastball high, taken, ball 1 to Drummond. Fastball's in there at the knees, 1-1 the count. Cutter at the knees, popped up, shallow left center, out for it Bunterson. Shortstop makes the catch, 2 down. Runner remains at first, and that'll bring up the 9-hitter. Rookie catcher Wiscom Contreras making his Super Mega League debut. This is his first career at bat here in the league. He's really not much of a hitter, but he's not much of a player in general. He's only a C-. So we'll see what Contreras can do here in his first career at bat. Cutter at the letters for a called strike, 0-1. Fastball up. Contreras lines that to right field. That is caught on the slide by Wynn to rob him of a base hit. Great play in the right, and that'll end the inning. Top 3, 1-1 still the score. Top of the lineup do it for the Sirloins here. Mustachio, Wynn, and Wallace. Here's Mustachio, led off the game with a home run in the first inning, hitting .294 now. First pitch curveball down and away from McCann is popped up down the left field line. That's out of play though, 0-1. Fastball down and in, check swing 0-2 the count now as McCann forges ahead here. Slider up and away, floats outside, fouled off by Mustachios. He stays alive, still 0-2. Changeup up and in, checks taken inside. Good hold by Mustachio, 1-2 the count now. Fastball down and away, grounded to short hard. Ingrown backhands it and fires to first, 1 down. Next up is right fielder Everly Wynn. She's 0 for 1 today. First pitch curveball up and in, line to right field hard. In there Lin, she slides, it's off her glove, and that's going to be a base hit. Wynn on here with her first hit of the game. She's now 1 for 2. Now to bring up Wallace, 1 for 1 today with a single in his first at bat. Stranded on the base paths back in the first inning. First pitch changeup at the knees, called a strike as it's taken all the way, 0-1. Slider up and away from McCann, line to second. One hopper. Moran fires the second one. Ingrown to first. Not in time. It's an infielder's choice. Wallace able to beat that out. And keeps the inning alive here for Roland, who's 0 for 1. First pitch fastball up and in is called strike. 0-1 the count. Curveball down and in below the knees. Check swing by Roland as he holds back. 1-1. He's up and away. Called a strike. Throw down to second. Not in time. Wallace steals second. Here and that for Wallace is his second stolen base of the year. He is now 2 for 2. 1-2 count now as that changeup was a strike at the letters. Roland behind the 8 ball here. Slider up and away. Called a ball. 2-2 the count now. Fastball down and in. Low below the knees. Full count now to Roland. Curveball up and in. Ball 4, just above the letters. First walk of the day for McCann, and that puts 2 on with 2 down now for Bunterson. He's 0 for 1 today. First pitch slider down and away is called strike at the knees. 0-1. Fastball down and in, taken in the dirt. 1-1 the count. Curveball up and in, floats inside. 2-1 the count now. Change it down and away, low. 3-1 the count now. Fastball at the letters, called a strike. Full count now as McCann evens it up. Runners will go here on the pitch. Curveball down and in, hard grounder in the hole to short. Diving is Ingrown to cut it off. He has to hurry to get to first though. Just late as Bunterson beats it out for an infield single. Bases loaded now for Morrison. 0 for 1 today. Popped out his last time up. First pitch fastball down and away is outside from McCann. Ball 1. Slider down and in is called strike though. 1-1 now as we're even up. Fastball up and away is high. 2-1 the count. Down and away, fouled off by Morrison. It's now 2-2. Curveball inside, pulled foul. Still 2-2. Big spot here for Morrison as the bases are still loaded. Fastball down and away, grounded hard to second. Moran backhands it up the middle. He'll fire to first, and we get out of the bases loaded jam. McCann loads him up with 2 hits and a walk, but he pitches around it and retires Morrison to end the inning. Bottom 3, Nash, Lin, and Cross do up. Brings up Nash, 1 for 1 today. He had to let off the game for us with a solo home run to tie it up and match third baseman Mario Mustachio, who had a leadoff homer of his own. Let's see if Cooper learned her lesson. Let him off with a fastball. That burnt her last time. High cutter misses, 1-0. Cutter low again, 2-0 the count. Cutter low and away, stays outside, 3-0. High ball 4, it's a 4-pitch walk. She doesn't even find the zone against Nash. He'll be on at first now for the second time today, and that'll bring up Lin. Singled her first time up and was stranded on third. First pitch fastball's outside from Cooper. That's 5 in a row now to start the inning. 1-0 the count. It's just under the 1 down the middle. 1-1 now. Change up inside, pull down the left field line. Just fouls. That's out of Roland's diving reach. 1-2 the count now to Lin. Fastball up and away, fouled off. Still 1-2. Fastball up, hit up the middle, base hit for Lin, and that's going to be her second hit of the game. She's now 2 for 2, and that puts 2 on here to start the inning. Still nobody out, and that'll bring up Cross, 0 for 1 today with a line out. Strike in there at the letters, 0-1. Fastball down and in is dribbled to second. Wallace will flip to Bunterson 1 on to first, double play. Nash to third, though, and that'll bring up Ingrown. Singled his first time up. He has RBI man active. Let's see if he gets out of his tense slump with his second hit of the game. Cooper set, fires. Fastball away, misses outside, 1-0. Fastball inside, ripped up the middle, base hit for Ingrown. He comes through with an RBI single with 2 down, and that makes it a 2-1 game for the Sandcats. Second hit for him today. He's now 2 for 2, and that will bring up Bentley. Hit into a double play ball his first time up to end the first inning rally. 0 for 1 on the line score. Slider inside. Bentley gets a good piece of it, but I think he's just under it here, dead to center. McSticks in front of the warning track will make the catch, and that will end the inning. Sandcats, though, get a 2-out single from Ingrown to take the lead here. It's 2-1. Top 4 we go. McSticks, Glover, and Fitzgerald due up. There's McSticks leading off, 1-for-1 today with a single. First pitch fastball down and in, grounded to second right at Moran. He'll make the play, 1 down. Next up is Glover, 0-for-1 today. First pitch changeup up and in. Way out in front of it is Glover. She's looking fastball all the way. 0-1. Curveball down in the way. Grounded up the middle of the second. Moran backhands it. He'll fire to first. 2 down. Next up is Fitzgerald. 0-for-1 today. Slider to outside and low. Called a strike. 0-1. Fastball up and in. Called a strike. It's quickly 0-2. Curveball down and in, hard grounder at the middle, base hit, as that's a mistake pitch from McCann. It will allow the runner to reach with 2 strikes. And Fitzgerald extends the inning for the top of the lineup, and Mustachio is homered today already. 1-for-2 today. First pitch slider down in the way is called strike, runner goes. Contreras throws it down, just laid. It's a stolen base. That's a good steal from Fitzgerald as he gets into scoring position now. That's his first attempt on the year. He is now 1-for-1. 0-1 count, though, to Mustachio here as they swung through the slider. Change it down and in. Dribble to the mound. McCann off to his left, makes the play, and that ends the inning. 2-out single given up by McCann. He also surrenders a stolen base, but we pitch around it once again. Bottom 4, Basquette, Moran, and Drummond due up here in the inning against Cooper. Basquette's 0-for-1 today. Struck out swinging her first time up when she was late on an inside slider. There's that inside slider. It's dribbled up the middle to Bunterson easily. 1 down. That brings up Moran. 1-for-1 today with a single. Poked one through the middle his last time up. Ball up, 1-0. Slider down, low middle portion of the zone as he hits it deep to center field. That's got some carry to it. Leaping at the walls, McSticks. He mistimes it, and it hits off the concrete behind him. First home run of the season for Cashton Moran. It's a solo shot, and we take a 3-1 lead now. Second homer today given up by Cooper. Base is empty with 1 down now for the rookie Drummond. 0-for-1 today with a ground out. Strike in there at the letters, 0-1. Fastball inside, punch back up the middle. Cooper fields it on the hop, makes the play, 2 down. That'll bring up the rookie catcher, Wiscom Contreras. Lined out to right field on a nice sliding catch by Wynn his first time up. He's 0-for-1. Fastball outside for a strike from Cooper, 0-1. Again, same spot on the cutter, 0-2 the count now. Same spot again, but this fastball's punched to right field. That's a base hit. It's the first career hit for Wiscom Contreras, the catcher. Let's get that in the dugout, please. That'll bring up Nash. 4-pitch walk for him his last time up. He's also hit a solo home run today. Still locked in at the plate here. Cutter is high, ball 1. Cutter caught the outer corner this time. 1-1 the count to Nash. Chased it in the dirt as he's dribbled to second. Wallace there, makes the play, and that ends the inning. Sandcats, though, tack on another run as it's a solo home run for second baseman Cashton Moran. 3-1 now the scores. We head to the 5th. Wynn, Wallace, and Rowland due up here against McCann. Wynn is 1-for-2 today, singling her last time at the plate. First pitch curveball inside. Misses way off the plate. 1-0 the count. Fastball up and away is a called strike to Wynn. 1-1. Slider up and in, just high, 2-1 the count now. Change up and in, called a ball just inside, 3-1 the count. Curveball up and away, floats outside. Second walk of the day for McCann, and that'll put Wynn on here to lead off the inning. Brings up Wallace, 1-for-2 today with the single. First pitch change it down in the way is low, ball 1 the count for McCann, 1-0. Fastball down in the way is a called strike, 1-1. Slider up and in, swung through by Wallace as he's late, 1-2 the count now. Curveball down and in, check swing low, 2-2 as he was sitting on a curve but recognized it was out of the zone. Change it down in the way. Fouled off by Wallace on the hit and run. Still 2-2. Fastball up and away. Line to first. Leaping is Bentley. It's out of his reach. It's down the line. Fair. Wallace might have extra bases here as the runner's going to get to third here. Runners at the corners now with none down in the inning. Brings up Roland. Walked his last time up. He's 0 for 1 today. First pitch fastball down and in is low. Ball 1. Curveball up and in. Called a strike. 1-1 the count now to Roland. Slider up and away is high. 2-1 the count now as McCann's falling behind. Fastball up and in. Called a strike. 2-2 the count now as McCann looks to put him away. Change up and away. High. Full count now. Slider up and in. Roland punches that to right field pretty deep. Lin calls for it. Makes the catch. 1 down. Runner tags. Cut off by Moran as the run scores on the sac fly. It's now 3-2. Runner holds it first. Now to bring up Bunterson, who singled his first time up. He's 1 for 2 today. First pitch fastball down. Line to center field. Right at Drummond, though, and that'll be the second out of the inning as the runner gets back to first. 2 down now for Morrison, who's 0 for 2 today. Grounded out with the bases loaded his last time up. First pitch changeup low, taken, ball 1. Fastball up and in, called a ball, runner goes, throw down to second, not in time, it's another stolen base. Who is that at second? That is Wallace, that's his second steal of the game, he's now 3 for 3. 2-0 count now to Morrison. Next pitch is a curveball down and in. Sky ball to right center field, hit pretty well by Morrison. Giving chase is Lin. Making the catch, and that will end the inning here as the Sandcats give up a run on a sacrifice fly, but McCann gets out of the inning. Bottom 5, Lin, Cross, and Ingrown due up here against Cooper. Here's Lin, 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Looking to keep her hot hitting going at the plate here against Cooper. Changeup in there for a strike, 0-1. High fastball misses, 1-1. Slider away, line to right center field. Leaping is Wallace to make that catch. 1 down. Nice play. Brings up Cross. 0 for 2 day for him so far. Grounded out his last time up into a double play. Ball high. 1-0. Fastball down. Turned on by Cross. Hit to the high wall out there and right. That hits, smacks off the wall and bounces away from Wynn. Cross on his way to second will slide in safely with a double. Runner in scoring position with 1 down now for Ingrown. He singled in a run his last time up. He's now 2 for 2. Back to neutral mojo finally after that hit. Cutter away at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Outside heater misses, 1-1. The count now to Ingrown. Fastball down, ripped hard at the middle of the second. Backhanded by Wallace, he'll go to first, 2 down. Runner gets to third though, and then I'll bring up Bentley, who's 0 for 2. Flew out his last time up as he's looking to turn his hitting around here at the plate. Fastball inner third for a strike, 0-1. Fastball down in the way, skied to right field, but not a good wood on it, and that'll bring up Wynn for the catch, and that will end the inning. 1 hit for the Sandcats, but they don't score the runner. Top 6, it's still 3-2. McSticks, Glover, and Fitzgerald due up here. Here's McSticks, 1 for 2 day with a single. McCann's done pretty well. He's pretty tired, though, and he's already given up 7 hits and 2 walks. He gives up 1 more of either, and he is done. First pitch change it down the middle to McSticks is fouled off out of play. That'll be out of reach. 0-1 the count. I'm surprised he didn't crush that. It was right down the middle. Curveball down and in, taken in the dirt. 1-1. Fastball middle away. Called a strike on the corner. 1-2 the count now. Slider middle away. Popped up by McSticks to right center. Shallow. In on it Lin. Making the catch. 1 down. Next up is Glover, 0 for 2 today so far. She popped up her last time at the plate. Fastball up and away in the first pitch is called strike, 0-1. Slider down and in the dirt, 1-1 the count. Change it middle low, just below the knees, 2-1 the count. Fastball up and in, high, 3-1 the count. Curveball middle low, called a strike at the knees, that caught the zone. Full count now. Fastball down in the way. Glover dribbles it up the first baseline fair. Bentley there for it. He'll take it to the bag himself. 2 down in the inning. Brings up Fitzgerald. Singled his last time up. He's 1 for 2. He's also stolen a base today. First pitch fastball up and away is high. Ball 1. Curveball down. Check swing for a strike. 1-1 the count to Fitzgerald. Change it middle in. Almost beans him. 2-1 the count. Curveball down and away. Line softly to center field. Charging his Drummond. He'll slide off his glove, and that's a base hit. Fitzgerald thinking about second. Now goes for it. Here's the throw from Drummond. Just late. It's a double for Fitzgerald, and that puts him in scoring position with 2 down for Mustachio. And that will do it here for McCann after 5 2/3 innings. He'll leave surrendering 8 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks as well. He's responsible for the runner at second base. Coming into pitch. It's gonna be long reliever, left-hander, rookie Alfonso Hahn. He will come on here. Long reliever comes in, making his 3rd appearance of the season. He is 1-0 with a 4.91 ERA. 2 earned runs given up with a 2.18 WHIP. In those 2 appearances, he's thrown 3 2/3 innings, giving up 7 hits with a walk. One of those hits was a home run, and his batting average against is .389. So not great numbers here. He's trying to turn them down a bit. He'll come on here looking to get the last out of the inning. First pitch from him is a curveball down and away at the knees for a strike. 0-1. 2-seamer down and in. Drifts inside. 1-1. Fastball up and away. Check swing. Called a strike at the letters. 1-2 the count now. Curveball down and away. Pulled up the line on first. Diving is Bentley to cut it off. He'll flip to Hahn, and that's going to end the inning. Good play by...
Now batting, the left fielder. Timeout.
There we go. Finally got that back in. Good diving play there by Bentley to end last inning as we get out of the jam with Hahn, bottom 6th. We're going to have Basquette here leading off, 0 for 2 today. Grounded out her last time up. She's also struck out. Facing Cooper. Heater up and in, misses. Ball 1. Fastball left in the middle of the plate. Ripped by Basquette to deep left center, but McSticks is right there for it. 1 down. Brings up Moran. Solo home run his last time up on a low slider from Cooper. He's 2 for 2 today. So far, his home run's the deciding blow. Hanging slider in there at the knees, 0-1. Changeup low and away, chased by Moran, 0-2 the count now. Fastball down, hit up the middle, diving is Wallace to make the stop. He'll fire to first in time, 2 down. Now to bring up Drummond with the bases empty. He's 0 for 2 today. Cooper sets and fires as that slider stays inside. Ball 1. Changeup low and away on the outer third. Called a strike, 1-1. Fastball up, grounded to first, right at Fitzgerald. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Cooper here in the 6th. Top 7 we go. It's still 3-2. Wynn, Wallace, and Rowland do up now against Hahn. Here's Wynn, 1 for 2 today. Single and a walk on her line score. 2-seamer up, taken high above the letters. Ball 1. Fastball up and away, called a strike, 1-1. 2-seamer up and in, called a strike again, 1-2 the count now. Curveball down and in the dirt, blocked by Contreras, 2-2. Fastball away, fouled off by Wynn as she's late, still 2-2. 2-seamer up and in, taken inside, full count now. Curveball up and away. Popped up down the right field line. That's hooking foul. Bentley giving chase. Dives, and he makes the catch. What a play by the veteran. One down. Brings up Wallace. 2 for 3 day for him. He's singled twice. Two-seamer down. Grounded hard to second. Right at Moran, though. Making the play. 2 down. Hahn now locked in, and that'll bring up Roland. 0 for 1 today with a walk and an RBI. Sacrifice fly for him his last time at the plate. First pitch curveball away, called a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and in, taken high, 1-1. Curveball away, outside as it floats on Hahn, 2-1. Two-seamer up, skied to left field, Basket there for it. It's 1-2-3 inning for Hahn here as we get through this top of the 7th cleanly. Bottom 7, Contreras, Nash, and Lin do up here against Cooper for the 3rd and 4th times today. Contreras, the rookie, singled his last time up for his first career hit here in the league. He's 1 for 2. Looking to build on that positive momentum here against Cooper. Strike away on the heater, 0-1, who is starting to show signs of tiring as she's about to hit the 70 pitch mark here in the inning. Changeup pulled foul, out of play, 0-2 the count now. Fastball dribbled in the hole to short. Barehanding is Bunderson on the charge. He'll fire. 1 down. That'll bring up Nash. 1 for 2 today with a home run and a walk on the line score. Keep that hitting going here. Cutter up and in. Misses high. Ball 1. Heater high. 2-0 the count out of Nash. Outside with it. 3-0 the count. Slider in there. Called a strike. 3-1. Fastball down, skied to right center field. Not hit well, though, as over for it is Wynn. And Nash is retired for the 2nd out of the inning, and that'll bring up Lin. 2 for 3 day for her. She's singled twice. Cooper looking to escape the 7th. Changeup in there at the letters, 0-1. Fastball inside, turned on by Lin. Hits it deep to left center field. That is carrying. Gone. Home run for Aubrey Lin, her 2nd of the season. And that's the 3rd home run given up by Cooper today, as that makes it a 4-2 game. Brings up Cross, doubled his last time up. He's 1 for 3. Cooper will stay out there to face him as it's a lefty-lefty matchup. Slider in the middle of the plate for a strike, 0-1. Slider away, dribbled to shortstop softly. Bunderson barehands and fires in time to retire Cross, and that ends the inning. But Cooper gives up another solo home run as Aubrey Lin goes yard off of her. Top 8, it's now 4-2. Bunderson, Morrison, and McSticks do up here against Hahn. Bunderson's 1 for 3 today with the single. First pitch fastball down and in is a called strike, 0-1. Curveball up, called a strike at the letters, 0-2, as Bunderson was taking all the way. Two-seamer low and away, floats outside from Hahn, 1-2 the count now. Fastball up and in, check swing taken by Bunderson, 2-2. Curveball down and in, check swing low, but they call it a swing, and he's thrown out by Contreras for the 1st out. Next up is Morrison, 0 for 3 day for him so far. First pitch two-seamer at the letters. Broken bat as it's popped up behind the plate. Contreras back near the screen, looks at it, goes over, 0-1. Curveball down below the knees, taken, 1-1. Fastball up and in, sky ball to center field as Drummond's there for it. Rookie puts it away, 2 down. That brings up McSticks, 1 for 3 day with a single. First pitch curveball down and in, pulled hard off the foul wall, 0-1. Two-seamer down in the way is a called strike as McSticks takes, 0-2 the count now. Four-seamer up and in, broken bat as it's popped up shallow right center, out for Moran. They'll make the catch to retire McSticks, and it's another 1-2-3 inning for Hahn here in the 8th. Bottom 8 we go, it's still 4-2. Ingrown, Bentley, and Basket do up here against Cooper. Here's Ingrown, 2 for 3 day for him. He's singled twice and driven in a run. Grounded out his last time up, unfortunately. Fastball away, taken. Ball 1 is Cooper's over 80 pitches now in the contest. Fastball up and in, misses inside. 2-0 the count out of Ingrown. Fastball down the middle, he gets just under it. Sky ball to center field. In on it, McSticks. Makes the catch, and that's the first out. Brings up Bentley. 0 for 3 day for him so far. Slider hangs, and that's ripped to left center field. That's going to be a base hit, as that's going to roll all the way to the wall out there. McSticks gets it in, and that will hold Bentley to a single, as he does not run well. Runner on with one down. Bring up Basquette. 0 for 3 day for her so far. And Cooper is done here after 7 1/3 innings, as she is responsible for the runner at first, having given up 4 runs here. Coming into pitch is left-hander Shay D, so Basquette will get to keep her traits. Here are D's numbers on the season. D has no record, a 5.06 ERA with a 1.50 whip. She's given up 3 earned runs in 4 appearances. She's thrown 5 1/3 innings, 6 hits given up with 2 walks. 2 of those hits were home run balls, and she's also struck out 2. Her batting average against is .286. So not horrible, but also not very good either. So she's trying to turn her season around here against Basquette. Hitless today, 0 for 3. Laid on the heater, up and away, 0-1. Fastball up, line to first, right at Fitzgerald, and that's going to be a double play, as Bentley had no chance to get back. D comes in and immediately gets a double play to get out of the inning. To the 9th we go. It's still 4-2 as we look to close out the game here. Glover, Fitzgerald, and Mustachio do up here. Hahn did his job. He's locked in. He's at half stamina. I think we can let him finish this one. This might be his to save. Glover leads off here, still hitless on the day. First pitch, 2-seamer down at the knees for a strike, 0-1. 4-seamer up and away, just high, 1-1 the count. Curveball down and away, called a strike at the knees, 1-2 the count now to Glover. 2-seamer up and in, just inside, 2-2 as it misses the zone. 4-seamer inside, called, strike 3 on the inner third, 1 down, good pitch from Hahn. That'll bring up Fitzgerald, 2 for 3 day, doubled his last time up. He's also singled. First pitch curveball down and away is called strike, 0-1 as Hahn gets ahead. Fastball up and in, called a strike, 0-2 the count now. 2-seamer up and away, lines to right field, right at Lin. She makes the catch, 2 down. Last chance is Mustachio as the leadoff homer today. He's 1 for 4. They're going to keep the game alive here for the Sirloins and bring the tying run to the plate. First pitch curveball down and away from Hahn is popped up to the left side. Nash calling for it. Third baseman puts it away, and it's a 1-2-3 ninth for Hahn as we close out the game here. Sandcats end the losing streak at 2 games as they win their 4th. It's now 4-2, and 4-2 victory, and now 4-2 on the season. 11 hits for us today with 4 runs, 3 of them on solo homers, and we also had an RBI single in there. Sirloins had 2 runs score, one via the home run ball and the other via, I believe, a sacrifice fly. Only 8 hits for them. Looking at the line scores, everyone in the Roland was hitless, so was Morrison and Glover. Everyone else managed at least 1 hit. RBIs for Roland on the sac fly, and Mustachio with the leadoff solo homer. And on our side, everybody got a hit except Basquette and Drummond. Nash had the leadoff home run to start the game, of course, to mask Mustachio. Lin had a solo home run late. She had a 3 for 4 day, very good day. Then Ingrown RBI single for him. He went 2 for 4. And then Moran went 2 for 3. He had his first homer of the season, another solo shot. And Wiscombe Contreras, the rookie catcher, got his first career hit in the league as he went 1 for 3 at the bottom of the lineup. Pitching lines, Cooper goes 7 1/3, 11 hits given up with a walk. Giving up 3 home runs, 4 earned runs. With 1 strikeout, she takes the loss, 0 for 1 on the season now. D comes on to get a face 1 batter and get a double play ball to get out of the 8th inning. Nothing for her on the line score. And then on our side, rookie Kenneth Mccann gets his second win, going 5 2/3. 8 hits given up with 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 1 home run ball, and a strikeout. He's now 2-0 on the year. And Alfonso Hahn, the rookie, comes out of the pen to get the save. Southpaw goes 3 1/3 innings of no-hit ball, striking out 2. That's his first career save in the Super Mega League. Player of the game is Aubrey Lin, as she had a homer, 2 singles, RBI, and a run scored. Nash, 1 for 3 day, homer, RBI, walk, and 2 runs scored. And Moran had a 2 for 3 day with a homer, RBI, and a run scored. Good day for us as we win a pitcher's duel here. Finally back in the win column as we're now 4-2 on the season. Looking to keep trending in this direction as we forge ahead. Sim up to the next game here as we have 6 to play. Overdogs and B-Wolves are up first. Overdogs win 6-3. Then the Wideloads take on the Crocodons here. Crocodons hit them where it hurts, 5-2. Heaters facing the Buzzards here as the Buzzards rally to win 4-3, holding them off late. Moose get crushed by the Herbisaurs 8-2. And in the final one, I believe, Blowfish crushed the Sirloin 6-1. Oh wait, one more. Grapplers and Heaters. Pitcher's duel here so far. Heaters starting to pull away, and they do. It's 8-2 the final as they knock off the division-leading Grapplers. So looking at our division, we stay pace with the Moonstars here. We're only a game behind as they're 5-1. We're 4-2. Blowfish win to get their second on the year. Sirloins lose again. And the Sawteeth did not play this episode. On the other side, Wild Pigs, Herbisaurs, and Hot Corners all tied at 4-2. This is going to be a 5-team race here for the playoffs, it looks like. Moose not out of it either. They're 4-3. On the other side, Heaters and Grapplers lead the division at 3-4, followed by the Wideloads and Beewles, who are 2-4 with the Platypi. And then in the other division, Nemesis remain perfect. They are 6-0 in the year. They did not play this episode. Overdogs are at 5-1, right behind them, nipping at their heels. Crocodons sit at 3-3, Buzzards 3-3, and Jacks, the defending champs, are in last place at 2-4. Next game is at home here against the Freebooters as Melody Moods, the veteran 10th-year player, left-hander, will take on rookie right-hander Elizabeth Kahn. Should be a good matchup. Hopefully Kahn can bounce back after her alright start her first time out. She didn't do enough to get the win. She also did not go very deep in their start, so she's looking to turn things around for herself. You know what? Kingman's an interesting one out there, but I don't know if he's worth signing. I'll put him on the list just because he's a good fielder. Just in case things go south, he might be able to come on for Bentley. Will LaGrange is free agent. Huh, didn't notice that. Kyrie Cortez is free agent still. Okay. These are some good options here to replace Bentley in case things go wrong. Darcy Hicks is still out there. I'm surprised at that. I figured he'd be gone, long gone by now. Interesting. Okay. Sharon Ricci's out there. And Beefcake McStevens, he's still out there. Allison Oldie. Lloyd Cook, he's back out there. Might be able to bring him back. Murray Allison. I'm just going to highlight like the really good ones. Alexis Bass. Yeah. Alright. That's good there. Bradwick and Burns. Lovestone and Preston, nah, they're not that good. Kent is still good, so is Lapata and Roland. O'Connell, yeah, he's past his prime, let's not worry about that. Anyway, let's look into player developments here, and then we'll call it an episode after we set the lineup. Not going to have enough to buy this one for Khan, so this one's going to have to expire, unfortunately. I would have loved to get that. This one for Drummond's going to expire. This one for Moran we can do. We definitely could improve his fielding. We have this chance to improve junk for Hinton. That's an option as well. Got umpire incentive for McCann. He's already got good accuracy. I'll let that pass. Cross. Would be nice to max out his power, but this one for Moran will expire first, so let's do this one. +6. Alright, so we're over 70 in the fielding category now, up to 71. No stealer, though. That's fine. Wasn't going to steal a lot of bases anyway. So now he's a little bit better fielder up the middle there. Let's set the lineup here and call it a day. Still have them out there. Acosta's not fully rested, so let's give Contreras another start. Let's see what the rookie can do. Basquette and Drummond were both hitless, so let's have them down here. Moran got a hit, so we'll have him hit ahead of Basquette. Ingrown hit well in the 4-hole despite being tense. I'll let him play. National Inner's locked in, then cross, and there's Bentley. Okay, alright, I like that. So then same 9 players, just a little bit different order. It's now National In, cross, Ingrown, Bentley, Moran up 1, Basquet down 1, Drummond and Contreras still in the same spots. Okay. Alright guys, that'll do it for this episode. We won a nice pitcher's duel against the Sirloins, 4-2 the final, ending our losing streak at 2 games, and we saw both leadoff hitters, who are third basemen, hit home runs to start the game. Very interesting feat there. Anyway guys, let's tune in next time as we take on the Freebooters here as we look to turn this into a winning streak. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off.